Welcome back to Daily Talks. Today we want to talk about hope. Hope. Henry Ford, who is referred to as the automobile king in the US, grew up in extreme poverty to the extent that he couldn't receive a proper elementary education. When he was young, his mother suddenly fell ill. He hurried to get a doctor, but by the time he arrived with the doctor, his mother had already passed away. Filled with regret and grief for not being able to bring the doctor sooner, he resented his poverty. So from that time on, Henry Ford dedicated himself to researching how he could create something that could run faster than a human, eventually leading to the invention of the automobile. After the couple passed away, a memorial was erected in Detroit, and beneath Ford's picture, hanging inside it, said the following words: Ford was a dreamer, a man of hope, and his wife was a person of faith. These words convey that Henry Ford was able to become the world's automobile king because he was someone who dreamed of the future and lived with hope, and his wife supported him with her faith. Now, when we think about hope, what comes to mind? What hopes do you carry? Do you have hope that you will have a good future? Do you have hope that God will bless you even through the difficult times of life? What I believe to be true is that when we have hope, that's when we know we truly have placed our faith in God. For hope cannot come by any other thing but by faith. It's like a train. A train can only go where the railroads are. And the railroads of our faith will help that vehicle, that train, to be able to reach that destination. Do we have the hope that God will give us the desires of His heart, that He has a good and perfect plan for us? And we know that Jesus Christ, He is the hope, because Jesus was able to accomplish what we could never accomplish, in that He took on the sins of the world, died for us on our behalf, and He rose again from the dead. And through that, for those who believe, we have eternal hope. Yes, our physical bodies may have a term, and yet we know that that is a transition onto our glorious heavenly reward. I think about hope in different ways, but one thing that gives me a lot of encouragement is that hope is different to just pie dreams that we have. Hope is certainty of what God is able to do and what God promises us through His Word. So we can be sure that God will follow through with His promises, and that gives us hope. I understand we go through life difficulties with a loss of a loved one, with a loss of a job, loss of health, loss of mental stability. Many of these things do come our way. But at the end of the day, we need to embrace the words that Jesus Christ is the hope of glory. Jesus Christ is the hope of glory. So let me ask us this question. Do you have hope? Do you have hope in Jesus Christ? Do you put your faith in Him today? That will be the greatest investment that we could make in this lifetime. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.